Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be reviewing and explaining the Backrooms report video. It is the new video on Kane channel, and we're going to be explaining it to all you today. And we're going to be explaining the story and everything behind the scenes that you might not have noticed by watching it the first time, but there will be spoilers, just a warning. So let's get into this. So the video starts off with a recap of the sound of the past video in Pitfalls, Backrooms Pitfalls, in which the enemy, which we don't know what it is, but the monster was chasing after Edward Elay, or the person filming the video. I don't know if that was his name. And we're getting the sounds where he said this iconic line in the Backrooms Kane Pixels series that will play in 1 second.
That is not a fucking person! What do you see?
And as we go into the video, we see the async facility in the forest. So it's hidden behind society. We know it is not in the open, and this is so async could test their projects without having to worry about human catastrophic events like human deaths or earthquakes that, even though there have been earthquakes, we know there have been earthquakes in the future. Not now. They're trying to prevent anything horrible from happening by having their facility in the middle of the woods. We see a picture of the async facility. There it is. We go to this awesome scene of the door opening to the threshold for the last time. You'll see why in a second. You'll see the researchers standing there in their hazmat suits in a very cool scene. They are opening the threshold, and the researchers are about to walk in to the laboratory and async successfully. They have gone back, but this might be the last time we see the threshold opened. Who knows? We see Ivan Beck, the vice president of the async facility. Ivan Beck is right there. That's him. It's pretty cool. Anyway, he's staring at them. Kind of, it looks like he's giving them an impatient glare, and he's just waiting for what actually happened, because he's really impatient to find out what happened, because they spent so much money in this project. It would just be a shame that something got ruined because of like a monster or something. He doesn't know that yet, but he's about to. We see a man walking towards us. He is a async scientist for the laboratory, and he has just received the information that they've gone back, and he looked through the footage really quick, and he is going as fast as he can because he has a mission to do. That mission is to tell everyone to lock down the facility. So, a little spoiler, you'll find that out in a second, but he's walking towards the little voice box where he can speak to the rest of the laboratory to lock it down, because there has been a monster in the threshold in the Backrooms, and they're going to try to prevent that as soon as possible from escaping. They don't want a lab leak. Think of COVID. They don't want that to leak out. So they're locking down the facility right now. You'll see him walk into an elevator in a second. We can see another scientist reviewing the footage, horrified by what he has seen. He is seeing a room that is abnormally different from the inside than the outside. The outside looks much smaller than it does on the inside, and just weird physics that weren't meant in the Backrooms originally. So he's being horrified by these scenes. We see the man walking out of the elevator on floor 5, which is supposedly the top floor. We are seeing the scientist reviewing the footage again, and seeing The monster, with more horrified looks of the scientists. That iconic line again. Zooming in and enhancing the picture on the monster. These scientists they don't know what to think about that scene. We see the man rushing to the top floor again to lock down the facility and warn all neighboring places of a lab leak. He is going to the box to report what he has found, to tell everyone else. He is speaking into the phone, although we cannot hear what he says, but I'd be interested if we can do a little lip reading of, someone can do a little lip reading of what he's actually saying. Maybe it's nothing. I don't know if we can find that out. We see a little picture of the Backrooms. We see more Backrooms. We see some just horrifying scenes. Just because they're just liminal spaces, and that's what the Backrooms is all about. We already know that though, so let's just wait until we see a drill. So what are they doing? They are closing up the Backrooms. They are going in it once again. So I was lying actually when I said they were closing the threshold for good. They're closing off the gap. They are locking down the Backrooms by actually building walls to section off the pitfalls part. As remember from the past video, what was his name? Mr. Lay walked down that avenue right down there, and they are sectioning that part off to split it so that they block it off from the enemy, the monster, so he cannot go past there. So you'll see them building that in a second, and yeah, let's watch. You'll see a little frame of a wall going up, and this is just their building progress. More frames are going up. People are not in hazmat suits, are actually building. Yeah, that's the part that I don't get. Why do the scientists have to be in hazmat suits, but then just the normal people are not in hazmat suits? I don't get that. And how did they hire these construction workers to work in a liminal space in an alternate reality? I wouldn't do that if I were them. Yeah, I would have to be paid a lot to do construction in another universe. We see some planning of stuff they are creating. They are creating a big wall. This construction worker hears something, doesn't know what it is. He goes back to work. We don't know what it is either. And they are locking down the facility. You will see right now. They close it up. And that is our last scene of the actual Backrooms. Although this room is in the Backrooms, if you remember. But they are just locking down the facility. And we close down, and that is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you enjoyed this explanation. There's the playlist down here. Subscribe to my channel, subscribe to Kane Pixel's channel, subscribe to both of our channels, and if you want more of these videos, be sure to like and comment to let me know. And I will see you guys in the next one. Have a great day, and peace.